Well, vintage electronics are becoming more popular, especially as demand for vinyl records continues to soar. And this Saturday in Waterford, you'll have a chance to check out the Winter Vintage Electronics Expo. It's happening at the Oakland Expo Center. We're joined now by Mark Oppett to tell us about some of the incredible items you'll be able to find at that expo. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Kenny.
So tell us a little bit about some of these items. They were high-tech in their day, and now they're making a resurgence.
Absolutely. Yeah, this stuff was the internet of the era, right? And these were AM radios primarily. They also, some of them like this had shortwave, but everybody had one. And you know, in the Detroit area, people often had more than one. They had one for every room.
And you know, we look at these items and what is making them so popular? Why do people want to sort of go back to vintage?
Well, there's different things you can do. You can collect for appearance, for cosmetic reasons, like the bright colors, like this beautiful 1955 Zenith here. You can collect for technology, okay, or you can have stuff that you can actually use, like this radio here. I've retrofitted so that you can play Bluetooth through it.
Right, and so you wouldn't look at this and think Bluetooth.
Right, no. But it's the original circuit, the original speaker. Everything inside has been restored. We've just added an auxiliary input. I can plug different things onto it.
How do these things sound when we think of, because ultimately, you know, these are mostly radios, and so how do they sound?
Well, most of these don't have as good a sound as like your Bluetooth speaker, right?
Yeah.
They're not stereo or anything like that. But they do have an intrinsic sound, and some of them are very unique. What's happening today is people are going for audio gear from the 70s. And I brought an example here. This is something that is very, very popular now. And this is stuff that people went to college in the 70s with and had their dorm room stereos and everything. And you had speakers and you had a record player. And so this is really hot. Late 70s, early 80s.
All right, and you know, when people think of, you know, what's high tech, this was it back in the day.
Absolutely, yeah. Names like Pioneer, Marantz, Sansui, Kenwood, those were all brands at that time that are really hot.
And of course, you can go to the expo and buy, but you guys also have a silent auction.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
That's where different people come and put things there, and they can, people bid on them, and at a predetermined time, the bidding closes, and you get it for whatever you bid on it.
All right. So if you're looking for, you know, vintage items, and some of these can be items that are already ready to go, some things ready to restore. I'm even seeing radio tubes. You can get like some of the equipment you need to repair.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. All the parts are out there, really. These I brought because they're just pretty. These boxes were just really artwork on them. It's just gorgeous. Some people collect stuff just like this, just for the fun of the packaging.
What got you into vintage collecting?
I started out being a nut about cars when I was a kid, and my dad said, "You are not putting a junk car in the driveway," because that's all I could afford.
Yeah.
And so right away, somehow I just started picking up radios, and it just took off.
And here you are today.
And here I am today.
Mark Oppett, thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to check out Mark and the Vintage Electronics Expo, it takes place this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Oakland Expo Center in Waterford. That's at 2212 Mall Drive, east of Telegraph. You can find more information online at that is the, like the word, VEE.org. And again, you can find everything you need to know right there. Thank you again so much.